Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy defy Bill about Liam. It promises to be a day filled to the brim with drama. Hope and Carter's sneaky preemption of Forrester Creations derailed the rearmost replication of Brooke and Ridge. They'd sworn they were each other's fortune, but life got in the way, and Ridge reconnected with Taylor again. While Steffy is thrilled about her parents for the utmost part and super happy that Hope is out at Forrester Creations again, she's still having some issues in her particular life. The delicate, she lately set about that Luna is Finn's natural father. Of course, Bill helped Luna out of captivity by letting her be under house arrest at his place. Liam brazened Bill about it, and it didn't go well. Bill hovered to fire Liam, but Liam quit rather. Liam went off on Bill while Hope leaned on Deacon. Meanwhile, Steffy commended and Ridge about her enterprises with Luna. First, let's get to Liam and Bill. His father acted like the manly interpretation of Joan Crawford in Mommy Dearest. Liam went off on Bill about releasing Luna and also pardoning her. Also, in a shocking twist, Liam declared that he quit working at Spencer Publications. Liam wanted to break out of his father's shadow and make it alone. He doesn't want to carry the Spencer name presently. Bill told Liam that he was quitting a job that was handed to him on a tableware server. He took one step lower and told his son that he was a lost little lamb. Yes, we agree that Liam is a little bit lost right now. But that was way harsh, Bill. That wasn't all that was said. Bill laid into Liam about his history and the miscalculations he's caused with his connections. This put Liam in a non-fictional breakdown. He tried to partake some last words with his father before he left, but he couldn't. The words wouldn't come out of his mouth. Liam felt dizzy. He fell down and hit his head on the table. What happened to Liam? Is he going to survive? Hope left Brooke's house because she was tired of hearing about Ridge. She formerly felt betrayed by her own mama. So, she reconnected with her father. Deacon assured Hope that he'll always be there for her, no matter what. He also offered Hope the occasion to stay with him. But will Hope take him up on his offer? Would she want to be around Deacon and Sheila? Is she willing to throw her relationship with her mama down? Steffy also demanded her father. They connected at their office. Ridge entered a textbook from Bradley Baker stating that the disquisition into Luna's pardoning was ongoing. Steffy was concerned that Luna's freedom could impact her marriage. She believed that Finn didn't want anything to do with his son. Yet, she knows that he has complicated passions about it. On the wise side, Steffy still has fond passions for Liam. Is this boding that Steen could reunite? Meanwhile, Katie spoke to Brooke about the change in Hope's personality. She nearly slighted her mama. Katie hasn't forgotten. Hope hasn't been herself recently, and she's a bit lost, especially now that she's lost her job. Do Brooke and Katie have every right to be concerned about Hope? What does this foreshadow? Is Hope headed down a dark path? Cleric immolation hopes some peace, Steffy enjoying her new normal, and the explosive drama at Casa Spencer taking a shocking turn no bone. Would see coming. The explosive pressure at the Spencer manse continued as Liam and Bill tore into each other. Liam was repulsed by his father's conduct. He always swore family comes first, but just look at what Bill has come. He's putting Luna before his family. Does he not realize who that youthful lady is? She's a killer. She's vicious. She's dangerous. Bill hit right back and hovered to cut Liam off right also and there. Is he really willing to risk all Bill provides by questioning him? No, Bill was sure Liam did not. But, he was relatively shocked when Liam baffled and hovered to cut ties. He could put up with a lot, but he wasn't willing to be treated like he was nothing while his pater was guarding a killer. Effects went off the rails when Liam really let Bill have it. All he's ever wanted was to know and love his pater. And Bill has kept his walls up the entire time. Oh, sure, he let them down for a foreigner, but what about his sons? Why isn't he open with them? And, just look what keeping that edge got him out of 3 sons, one moved down, one lives with his mama, and only Liam remains loyal. Unfortunately, Liam's words only added energy to Bill's fire. He reminded Liam he wasn't exactly perfect. Just look at the damage he caused two of the most awful women on earth. He fudged for too long and ruined his families. Bill slung as important slash as he could before leaving Liam reeling. Sorely, just as Bill slammed the frontal door, Liam came dizzy and collapsed. Meanwhile, Hope got solace from her father at Il Giardino. Deacon fumed with Hope about what went down after the achievement. It wasn't fair and it wasn't right. In fact, it was disgusting and Cleric wasn't putting up with it. He offered to march right down to that office and give them all a piece of his mind. Hope stopped him from flipping his lid and making effects worse. What she demanded further than anything right now was support. Oh, and support she got. Deacon not only offered to be there for her no matter what, he offered to let her stay with him rather of the Logan property in the spare room beside his. Sure, it wasn't a snotty cabin but it could give her the space she needs right now. At the same time, Brooke leaned on Katie as she bothered about Hope. She could understand feeling betrayed but obviously, that wasn't Brooke's intent. Katie assured her this too would pass and Hope would come back to them ultimately. Brooke wasn't so sure. Hope has no way been this angry and bitter ahead. She bothered about what Hope would do and who she'd turn to. Over at Forrester Creations, Steffi enjoyed her new normal, meaning a plant without the likes of Hope Logan. Latterly, Ridge gets a textbook from Baker informing him there has been no progress in transferring Luna back to captivity. This led to another discussion about what the heck Bill was allowing and their worries about Luna being free. Converse also turned to Liam's studies on his father's conduct. And Steffi's current passions about her partner. Steffi admitted she'll always love and worry about Liam, anyhow of what the future brings their way. Katie and Donna met up at the main office to gossip about the current goings-on. The achievement is over, Eric, Ridge, and Steffi were back in charge. That was great news. Not so great as they fired Hope and remitted her iconic line. While the sisters didn't like it, they couldn't help but admit they understood why. Hope and Carter did a veritably bad thing, and there are consequences for treason. As for Hope, she stewed at home over her failures before showing up at Brooke's door to yell at her for her treason. She was furious her mama stood by and watched the Forresters throw her out. How dare she? Why didn't she stand up for her? Hope indeed insinuated this was incompletely Brooke's fault. Well, that was enough for Brooke, who also progressed to give her son an earful. Brooke laid into her son like no way ahead. She flipped the script and criticized Hope for putting her in a position to have her life torn piecemeal. She lost Ridge over this achievement, indeed though she only indeed took the CEO position to help strike the achievement and hand the company back to her main man. Hearing that, Hope absolutely lost it. Katie showed up just in time to hear Hope going ballistic and tried to stop the madness. Hope was too far gone, however. She had some choice words for her aunt, too, before turning back to her mama. She screamed and cried about Brooke turning her back on her yet again. She indeed lashed out about Brooke's once sins, including not giving her Deacon's last name. Ultimately, Brooke reached her breaking point. She slammed Hope for the achievement and didn't offer up a lick of sympathy. Hope made her bed, now it's time she grow up and face the consequences of her action. Further than anything, Brooke refused to let Brooke go off on her in her own home. Not moment. Not ever. Hope asked if she was remonstrating her out. Effects came to a shocking head when Brooke screamed at Hope to get out of her house. Hope raised her hand to poke her mama but Katie seized her before effects went that far. Hope also had a grand meltdown. She cried an ocean of gashes and issued a whole host of anguish-filled justifications as Brooke held her. Having a much better mama Sunday were Steffi and Taylor. They were at the Cliff House celebrating their collaborative success. Steffi has her heritage back, Taylor officially has Ridge. Just look at how great their lives will be now. These ladies were surely on top of the world. Oh yes, all is right in their lives. They participated some milkshakes and threw themselves a delightful little cotillion party.